Let's look at the next couple of pages here. On page 24 and 25 of 1131, we talked about probability and then doing combinations with probability. And now we want to talk about what is the probability of something not happening. Okay? So we looked at an illustration where we had these jelly beans, 4 red, 3 mint, 2 black licorice. And we said, what's the chance of getting 2 red ones out of these 9? And we saw that the chance was 1/6. Okay? And I left the work up here to show you how we got that. Remember that. So now the question is, what is the chance that we will not get 2 red jelly beans? What's the chance that we do not get 2 jelly beans? And look at this formula. It's so easy. Once we know what the probability is, then the probability of not getting that is we take the number 1 and we subtract the probability. Okay? So in this case, I'm going to say 1 minus 1/6. So we just got to have a common denominator of 6/6 minus 1/6. So the answer is, the chance is 5/6 that we will not get the red jelly beans, and 1/6 chance that we will get 2 red jelly beans. So that's the chance. Now, it doesn't always happen that way. Just like when you're doing heads and tails, right? You might do 50-50 chance and you think, oh, the next time I do it, I'm going to get tails. And you get heads again, and you can do it again and again and again, and you can keep getting heads. It just means that every time you do it, there is a certain chance. It's just like the chance that every time a baby is conceived, it's going to be either a boy or a girl, right? And some of you live in families where you have a whole bunch of boys and maybe only 1 girl, or vice versa. There's been a whole bunch of girls and there's no boys, or maybe only 1 boy. You would think that if you have 6 kids, that there should be 3 boys and 3 girls, but it rarely works that way. It just means that every baby that's born, there's a 50-50 chance that it's going to be a boy, or 50-50 chance it'll be a girl. And just because you have 5 girls does not mean that there's a better chance that the next one will be a boy. It actually is still just a 50-50 chance every single time. So probability and chance are an interesting topic, and there's some interesting math involved with it, which is why it's here in Algebra 2. So that shouldn't be, hopefully, too bad. This is the main formula. They have another formula there that, I think, what was it, n minus s over n. But if you notice, n over n is 1, and s over n is the definition of probability. So they really mean the same thing, and this one here is just easier. And I think in order to solve it, you have to first solve to find the probability anyway. So as you study the examples there, they show a couple more, and then again, they only have a few problems for you to do for homework. So hopefully you do well with that.